I'm very happy with the way it looks and feels and everything. It definitely feels high quality. So I'm mounting it on there right now, and I'm watching the shot right here. What's going on, guys? Quick update. So we're back at UC, sorry. Today we're meeting Nigel Owen of the company that's developing the building, that's building the building, and today we're with Austin and Jordan. So we're gonna try to find the ultimate location of where to shoot or set up the time lapse, as well as we're gonna be promoting this building as well on social media, and Jordan will be taking the content for the next 10 months. So we're scouting today. Let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys the angle that we're thinking of. So from this location, what the shot's gonna look like is this. So as you can see, this is on linear mode, so it's not wide or super wide like the GoPro offers. And it still covers the edge of the property, which is right there and right here, obviously, right? So I think it's actually perfect. And imagine some elevation on it, and it'd be cool. The only thing that we gotta figure out now is how I'm gonna climb up there every time to set this up. But either way, looks good. I like it. I like it. Okay, so stick around for the next part. I'm gonna meet with the owners of the company tomorrow to discuss the video further, and then after that, I'm gonna try to figure out what kind of setup we need. We kind of have a good idea. We just need a couple questions answered, and then we're gonna kind of build the setup. I'm gonna show you guys everything in the video, so stick around. See you in a bit. All right, guys. So first things first, we got the solar panel. It looks like there is swivel ball thing that comes with it. Let's look at the quick instructions. What does it say? It has a bunch of applications, clearly. I'm assuming this just goes, oh yeah, this loosens. So this swivels all over the place. This loosens that. This looks like it goes into here. Yep, it looks like a good fit. And that just tightens. Okay, so step one, activate the battery pack. It's always on mode. Since we don't have the GoPro Hero 5, we're not gonna set that up. We will try to set up the actual outdoor enclosure first, and then we'll set up the Blink X. So, quick update. We just went through, thought we'd set it up, but as mentioned before, we can't set it up right now because we have a GoPro Hero 7, but you need a GoPro Hero 5 or older to use this thing. They're coming out with an update for the Hero 7 right away, but we need to set this thing up before that comes out. We can't really wait for the new firmware update, so we're gonna buy a used GoPro today, 5, just for this. And then once they come out with a new update, obviously we're gonna swap for the Hero 7 or keep the Hero 7 and use the GoPro Hero 5 for the time lapse, not sure yet. Once I get the GoPro, I'll update you guys on setting it up in there and setting up all the settings and so on. See you in a bit. What's going on, guys? It's finally time to install a time-lapse camera on site at the construction site. I thought I'd share with you guys what's included in the camera that we ordered from CamDo Solutions. From the outside, it looks like this. Looks like quite the quality product. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm very happy with the way it looks and it feels and everything. It definitely feels high quality. So from the outside, as you can see, it's like an enclosed kind of case thing. It's actually much lighter than it looks. Like it's pretty. I don't know. I can't really. I'd say probably 20 to 25 pounds, I would assume. It's a little heavier because I ordered the swivel arm that you can also order on the CamDo website. So a swivel arm, it has like a lock here, and then you can basically swivel. So I guess mount the camera right on a post or whatever you're mounting on, and then you can swivel the camera around and then lock it in place, just like so. And then you can also unscrew this and then swivel this piece so you can kind of, I guess, turn it different directions, right? You're gonna fold this for ease, and this actually mounts, the way it mounts is actually to the back of the casing that has 2 screws right here. So yeah, so to open this up, it has very nice locking mechanism, so it's a 2-step process. So click, open, or I guess that's 3 on both sides. Yeah, and then when you open it up, so first thing you see, the GoPro is mounted right here. It has a Velcro strap to mount the GoPro in so it doesn't move, as well as this metal bracket. So you unscrew the screw, the bracket becomes loose and you can kind of move the GoPro around. Let's go through everything that I've put inside. So I put the instructions for setting the Cloud X up, as well as setting up the battery and the solar panel in here in case one of our employees is going to go check this thing, and if something's broken, they can figure it out with the instructions. I also put a little note in here. First note is gonna be on the outside, and it basically has the logo of the construction company, and it just reads, property of Prolux Media. Please do not disturb the camera. It is in the process of capturing an 18-month time-lapse video to showcase the building process. If there are any issues with the placement of the camera, please contact Prolux Media at the phone number. This is gonna go on the outside of this box to hopefully prevent people from stealing this thing or touching it, or ruining the placement of it or whatever. And there's gonna be a second message that's inside that says, if you've come this far, please return the memory card to the owners inside an envelope with a return address to which you can send the memory card. The footage is invaluable and is required for the completion of the project. Thank you. So basically, if somebody jacks this, we're gonna put an envelope in here with a return address and an anonymous shipping address. So basically, people can at least return us the memory card from the GoPro. If they want to keep this, they will keep it. It's money, but at least we'll have the footage. Since the time lapse is 18 months, it's gonna suck if somebody steals it. With the help of UpBlink, or did I say CloudX? Yeah, UpBlink. UpBlink is basically the controller from CamDo. So what this does is actually it tells the GoPro when to take photos and at what time. So instead of the GoPro taking photos, say, all day long, all week long, this we can set up to take photos only, say, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, so this way we don't have a bunch of night shots, which when construction is not happening in Canada anyways, and weekend shots when construction isn't happening in Canada either. The way it works is, so you order, basically, this was 3 pieces, so you have to order this thing separate from CamDo. I forget the pricing, but I think this is $500 to $700 Canadian. And then you order the solar panel, Solar X I think it's called. So it's a solar panel together with the casing, together with the battery inside included. So how it's set up is there's basically an exit on the back of this, which is this thing right here. The cable goes in, so that's for the solar panel, by the way. So the solar panel plugs into here and then mounts to there. The solar panel plugs into the battery, which charges the battery. The battery plugs into the UpBlink, and then the UpBlink plugs into the GoPro to power the GoPro. So this just transfers power and also controls the GoPro. So that's kind of what's included inside. What else we're going to include here is actually a tracking device that we're going to put on every single item in here, and we're actually going to try to integrate it into the inside of the GoPro. As you can see on the mounting arm right here, these two and these two, that you can kind of, they're meant kind of for clamps, I guess. So what we're going to do is squeeze these clamps through and then connect 2 of them together per mounting point to wrap around the telephone post. This thing actually comes already with like a camera filter on it. It's just a 67mm UV filter, which is awesome. Thank you, CamDo, for including that. What we're gonna do is actually coat the inside of the filter with this Rain-X anti-fog thing. Since this time it's going to be 18 months long, it's going to be sitting there through our really cold winters. And my thought is that no matter how good we insulate the inside of this, which we'll do soon, and we'll make a separate video for that, no matter how good we insulate it, my worry is that since the camera inside is going to get hot and the battery and stuff, and the winters are -30, the inside will fog up. So hopefully this will prevent that. And then the other thing I got was Rain-X water repellent, hydrofuge. Anyway, so this is going to go on the outside filter, or outside of the filter, I mean. So then this way, if there's rain or whatever, it doesn't make the filter all dirty. And I'm actually probably going to put this on the solar panel that's included with the CamDo. The rain doesn't get the solar panel dirty, which will, if it is dirty, as I understand it, will limit the efficiency of the solar panel. I'm no expert in solar panels, but as I understand, I feel like that's pretty logical. The other thing I got is a padlock. I'm going to show you guys why. Yeah, I got a chain basically, and what that's going to do is we're going to chain this thing to the post as well. Pretty thick chain. Yeah, and then lock it with the padlock. I'm going to try to figure out how to set this thing up and like prepare it for before I go to the job site, and then I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so we're going to install the time-lapse setup yesterday, but we ran into a couple technical difficulties, so we're finally on site, ready to install it now. So that's what the site looks like right now. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the beginning of the piling on the time-lapse, but that's okay. So initially we're gonna set it up on this post. I don't know if you can see that post anyways, but now instead we will set it up on that post right there and just put the GoPro on a wide angle, and hopefully it'll capture what we need to capture. So now I'm just gonna go talk to the site manager to get this thing set up. Pretty excited actually to see this thing go up. All right, so this is what it looks like right now. So pretty much ready to go. So we got the yeah, this the setup, I guess the enclosure with the filter. Put some of this Rain X on it, as I've told you guys yesterday. Plugged in the solar panel from the bottom to here, and yeah, fingers crossed it all works well. So I actually opted for the UpBlink instead of the Blink X to basically be able to upload these photos to CloudX, which is provided by CamDo as well, to be able to make sure that we don't lose any photos in case it gets stolen or something gets, our SD card gets fried or whatever. We're still gonna come in and check up on this setup every week, or once a week, I guess, just to make sure we did get CloudX as well. Okay, so we're on site right now and we're getting it installed right there, and we're putting the clamps on first with the swivel mount. That's by CamDo as well. I mean, that's about probably, I don't know, 9 to 11 feet high. I'm guesstimating. So anyways, the clamps are too big, so we're actually putting these wooden blocks in there to hopefully make it work. See if it tightens well. After we mount that, we'll put the actual camera on there as well with the enclosure. Hopefully that works. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 clamps attached together, but looks like it was too wide and it wouldn't wrap around the post. So we're gonna try 1 clamp at a time. So basically that's the 1 clamp versus 2 clamps. So as you can see, it's much bigger. So we'll try 1. Too small? Quick update. So 1 was too small, 2 were too big. But what we're gonna do is actually add a 2x4. All right, let's try it. There you go, man. 2nd clamp. Thank you. The supervisor of the site basically suggested that since 1 was too small, 2 were too big, we just add a 2x4 along 2 sides of the octagon post to basically extend the diameter of the post technically, and then wrap the clamps around. That is genius, and this is why I told him that's why you're the boss here. So great idea. We'll try it out. It's too hot in the sun. It's like plus 30 outside right now, so I came in the shade. But looks like our helper over there is making great progress. I've been here for about an hour now setting this thing up. We got approval that it's holding, so now we're gonna mount the camera on there. All right, so we're mounting it on there right now, and I'm watching the shot right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is rotate the whole setup more. So that black piece is facing that way, so then this way we can like kind of swivel left and right on the job site. So yeah, should look good though, should be worth it. Although my head is blowing up right now because it's so freaking hot, and I don't wear hats because I don't do hats. Because I'm just so used to my styled hair that hats ruin the styled hair. So I'm like, okay, I can't do hats. So now I'm killing myself with the sun. All right, looks like 1 clamp broke. We're all good. We're prepared. Sorry. Hold on. There you go. Another one? Yeah, so clamp broke. All good. Fixing it. I think we're at almost 2 hours on site trying to figure out how to mount this damn thing. So we moved the mounting bracket to this side of the post, so then it's more kind of parallel with this. Now I just got to put the camera on there. We're also putting a chain on there for some safety so nobody takes it. In with a padlock. I'm talking to the camera. Hey man, thanks for all your help. Appreciate it.
And we'll see you every couple of weeks.
Probably even once a week. So all set up now. Pretty excited. And with UpBlink, you get uploads to their server, I guess, so we can like monitor live how it's looking after a week or so. All right, ladies and gents, that was setting up a time-lapse for long-term construction. All set up finally. It was actually pretty timely, I'm not gonna lie. It took longer than expected for the whole setup process because I guess it was the first time. And first time setting up for that long of a time-lapse, because we've done like weeks or even a couple months time-lapse, but not 18-month time-lapse. So definitely took more prep and setup and whatever. But I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, we'll make another video when it's been up for a little while to give you guys updated of how it's looking and what's going on there. And we'll probably insert a couple of the like the time-lapse up to date or whatever. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and exciting videos like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.